People often think of business, art, and the environment as separate worlds, but in my life, they have always been part of one continuous path. Hello, I'm Huazheng, but everyone calls me H, and I'm an artist and photographer. To me, these fields are actually much more connected than they first appear. People often think of them as separated, but in my life, they have really been part of one continuous path. My undergraduate degree in business at SMU gave me a foundation. Later, fine arts helped me find my voice. And over time, that voice became shaped by landscape and climate change. I only think of myself as an artist. The business entity is really just the vessel that allows the work to exist in the world. I realized quite early on, images are not just decorative, they can carry values, emotion, memory, and even responsibility. It was a very dark period, to be honest, when your work and your way of seeing the world are so tied to vision. Something like that shakes you very, very deeply. It was not only a medical issue, it was existential for me. I had 4 surgeries and eventually I still lost most of my right vision. I had to relearn how to read and even how to walk properly. Even though I've lost vision in one of my eyes, I think I see clearer now. My focus shifted from not just capturing a landscape, but to understanding the climate forces happening behind it. I sometimes joke that I didn't find climate change. Climate change found me. I've been returning to the same places for years, and at some point I realized that the landscapes have changed in a very real and physical way. I didn't just want to photograph that change anymore, I want to understand it better. People sometimes expect a strategic answer, but really it was the joy of learning. At a certain stage in life, you start to miss something very simple. Learning is not to prove anything, but it's really just because it enlarges you as a person. I started the SMU Emerging Artist Award in honor of my late mentor. He gave me more than he needed to, and I have not forgotten that. A school at its heart is really just a teacher and a student. That relationship is what stays with you. I think we sometimes over-romanticize the idea of a change maker. Most of the time, it's really smaller than that. You just show up for one person, one group, and if you keep doing that, it will grow. I don't really believe we can move through the world doing only good, but I hope my work leaves behind a bit more honesty, a bit more compassion, and maybe help someone see something they didn't notice before.